Welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, Pianki Patai, Montu Nefer Amon Ra. And today we got a good show for y'all. We got the return of Captain of 10,000, Dagal, Gabor, Vice UPK, and the Commander General Yohana. And we're going to talk about some hypocrisy within the nation of Israel. And before we bring our brother on, I'm going to do my usual greeting. I'm going to say hotep to my fellow Kemetic brothers and sisters. I'm going to say shalom to my Hebrew brothers and sisters. I'm going to say Islam to my Moorish brothers and sisters. I'm going to say assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters in the NOI. And I'm going to say Jumbo to the rest of my brothers and sisters throughout the diaspora, be you here in the wilderness of the United States or beyond. Y'all know I say that because if you black, I'm with you, and I hope you with me. Our different ideologies shouldn't keep us from uniting. We can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. And with that, my brother Captain.
God. Shalom.
Let's talk about hypocrisy, my brother.
A lot of that going on. the Lord is exposing it all. You know? Yep, the Lord is exposing it all. We're not even having to even go anywhere and even look for it. It just comes. You know what I mean? It just comes. That's how you know it's the Most High. And you said you wanted to touch on that Sicarii incident, right?
Absolutely.
With the strippers and the bottle girls and the, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Whatever it was, man. You know, I'm just say you want to be honest. I'm not even surprised. You know, I'm not even surprised that even happened. You know, that it went down like that. If we keep saying this, we've been saying this since 1969, that if you are not in the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge under commanding General Yohana, then you are not in the truth. Okay? And I tell you that out of love. Okay? You're not in the truth. You are in the world. And when you out there, you're gonna do worldly things, you know. You're gonna be with bottle girls and strippers and doing whatever, out giving women $40 for sex. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be doing all of this. So I'm not even surprised, man, that even took place, And then it was at their so-called Passover. You know what I mean? Like this is totally not about you. You understand? Now the work period, all right, it's not about me, not about anybody else but the Most High and our King. You understand? Our King Yahushua. And they turn around and take that day to where you supposed to come on, you're supposed to honor and reverence the Most High for him delivering our people from out of that captivity in Egypt. You know what I mean? Not with no ass and no titties shaking. You know what I'm saying? Not with no bottle girl. Come on, man. Our women got enough of being exposed and degraded, and you know what I'm saying? Hell, the ones that do that is, they've been molested. So you're really showing no sign, no care for our sisters to even be in an establishment like that. Then I heard he supposedly put out a video trying to correct everything. When you look at that video, you can clearly see that they was having fun. You understand? They was enjoying the ass and the titties. But then now is, I heard something about, he said that the venue apologized. They ain't saying sorry for nothing. They gave you what you paid for. You know what I mean? You paid for the strippers. Hey, they put them out there. What are they sorry for? What did they do wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's you who, is supposed to be in the truth, supposed to know the law, and you're not supposed to see a woman's nakedness like that, and then to be asking them, are you single? Are you single? Are you single? Are you single? Like that make it different. She's still a stripper. She a stripper, she a stripper, she a stripper, she a stripper. And no matter whether she's single or not. Hell, every stripper's single.
That's what really kind of tripped me out about the whole thing when they kept asking the sisters, "Are you single? Are you single?" I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? That was crazy, bro. But touch on this if you will, because these same brothers did a video on commanding Jenna Johanna. Am I mistaken about that?
That's correct. They did.
And now they in this situation. Touch on that.
Well, the video that they did, I believe, was 5 hours long. You know, and let me say this first before I go there. What everyone is waiting to see is the ISUPK fall off. They are waiting. There's so many different times to where I've seen and heard our name being thrown up as something that we have absolutely nothing to do with, you know. And these people are just dying, you know, for the day that we fall, to where Commander General Johanna gets exposed for something, you know. There's nothing to expose, you know. The man is completely righteous. He does everything according to the scripture, you know, and that's why I follow. You know, that is why I follow Commander General Yohana, because this was the only thing that fixed my life. He was the only one that was able to teach me properly. And, you know, I was able to fix myself and my family, you know. So, but the video that they did, like I said, about 4 or 5 hours long, saying that Commander General Yohana has sold out for a bag, right? Saying that he was telling everyone, he gave an order to uh take the vaccination, you know, take the COVID vaccination. And that was not true. That was a complete lie, you know. In the video that they you know, drew their accusations from, Commander General Yohana did say, for black people, go ahead, take the shot. He did say that, you know, but that was more so good advice. It wasn't, you know, saying that you must do it. You know, he was saying that, hell, we sick, you know what I'm saying? Our people is dying, you know what I mean? And if you can get the shot, if you feel like taking it, if you don't, he said that too. You know, he's not a doctor, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't saying that, yes, you must take this, you know, or any of that. No order was given. You know, I still haven't taken, you know. So I mean, I'm just a disobedient soldier, you know what I'm saying, for not taking a shot, if that's the case, you know.
Right.
And then, you know, to say that, you know, he did it for some money, like what money is there in saying take the vaccination? Like, it's not even, and to be honest, at this point, you know, and this was before um any of this even came out, Commander General Hunt already did the research on it all. You know, the ISUPK been on top of this COVID-19, you know what I'm saying, and everything since it started. Okay. And he turned around and had said that black people not even gonna get the shot. Like you said, he's telling people to go ahead and take it if you can. But then he doubled back and said the white man not even trying to give it to you. They want it for themselves, you know. And I'll be damned, it wasn't nothing but a couple of days later, the article dropped saying African Americans will not be able to get the shot. You know what I mean? And I pulled several different statistics and everything on how they had, when they went from St. Louis County and St. Louis City, when they first brought the vaccine here, they sent 975 out to the county and they sent 0 here to the city. You know what I'm saying? The county has 100,000 damn people out in St. Louis County, and then you only send 975. And then in the city, you sent 0. And they just started getting some in the city. Then, mind you, once they start getting them in the city, another article came out saying that the damn black clinic where white people never even been, soon as they got the shot there, is filled with white people, and no black person was able to even get the shot in there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'll go ahead, bro.
Because this is where the conflict come in for me with the whole issue. Because on one hand, it sounds like this is a conspiracy to get black people not to take it. And so then you got to wonder, okay, why don't they want us to take it? All the propaganda you heard. But on the other hand, you can see why our people would be fearful.
Right.
And so when I heard what the general said, I was like, that makes sense, because you see, out of all of the people, when you read the article, I think it was like 9% of the people who took the vaccine was our people. The rest it was like 89% white. I forgot what percentage it was, Hispanic and Asian, etc. But it kept going. It went down, 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 and we was black people was the last at like 9%, and it was just like, dang, it worked. And so if this thing is beneficial, if it's beneficial, we are the least of the people who benefit from it.
And honestly, the white man really is trying not to, to prevent you from catching COVID. You know what I'm saying? The general even researched because it was a bunch of talk. It was a sister that went in not in the school, but she went in every sister's inbox that's in the ISUPK, urging them get out of the ISUPK. Commander Juliana sold out or bag. Wow. She went right behind this Sicarii nut. You know what I'm saying? And turned around and was spreading the same nonsense. And she even came on to our radio show here in St. Louis, Sharp and Sword. They come on every Sunday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. She turned around and said it was pork in the vaccination. It was aborted babies in it. It was monkey balls juice. It was all kinds of nonsense. And when I asked her, I said, "Sis, where's your proof at?" Because everything that's in the shot is synthetic. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? No living organism in it at all. You understand? And it's all synthetic. And she turned around and said it had AIDS in it, all kind of nonsense. And that's exactly what the general had said he did that for, was to take the stigma and the spookism and the scare off of getting the shot. He know, just like I know, you know what I mean, that we have always been the one that they test, you know what I'm saying, they guinea pig, and he said that, for this one time, he wanted black folks to not be scared and go and take care of themselves. You know what I mean? Because he knew that this was a punishment from the Lord. You understand? For the other nations people. So he was urging our people to go ahead, man, take the shot. Not saying that you must. You know what I mean? Because people are gonna do what they want to do anyway. People don't go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Of our people. Because guess what? They don't have the money to go, number one. They don't want the bad news. They don't want that penicillin shot, you know what I'm saying, from going around sleeping with the whores. they don't want to know the bad news. They just walk around itching and scratching all week, So, but like I said, but we know that the biggest part is that, them and their experiments, on our people. And, like I said, him saying what he said made more sense than all of the spooky stuff that we've been hearing. As far as, like I said, with pork being, it's a lot of people saying pork and toothpaste, pork in, everything, pork in Doritos, pork in, corn chips and stuff. Like, okay, well, and I asked them, okay, well, give me the ingredient. Tell me, the source. Give me the pork and show me where. Oh, you gotta look it up. You gotta look it up. The sister, real quick, the sister that said that it had the pork and all that nonsense in it, she sent me a 9-hour video and told me to look in here. This is the proof that the shot has everything she said in. I was like, oh my God. I said, I think I'm gonna watch this. You know what I mean? Like, now it's like, give me to the minute mark. You know what I mean? Do that for me. She couldn't do it. You know, and she eventually went away because, you know, she don't know what she was talking about. We went and did the, huh?
I said, let me go ahead, finish out.
I was gonna say we went and did the real research, and the thing about where the AIDS came from, it's a damn so-called research group. You know what I mean? All they are is just Googlers. You understand? That's all they are is Googlers, and they went and um, the different things that's in the shots. It's communicators, right? And the thing that they had claimed about the AIDS was the AIDS. It goes and it communicates with the body to wake up the cells and things like that to it can fight off the sickness. They took that as this is the AIDS going to run through your body and then get you sick. You know, you have AIDS. Mind you, nobody got AIDS from the shot. You know what I'm saying? From getting the damn shot. They got AIDS from being homosexuals, sleeping with, you know what I'm saying, whores and things of that nature. Not no shot. But, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't tell them this. And what she did, she actually sent me the article saying that this is the proof that it has the AIDS in it. And then the article, I told us, must didn't read this thing because it contradicts exactly what you said. It said that the people that's making this claim are not doctors. It says that the AIDS is not in the shot. It said everything against, but I said, "Did you even read this?" You know?
I think that people are just fearful and they don't trust the government. But I think people get confused because the government ain't making it. That's one thing, and then the other thing is I think too that we just are so paranoid because of what's happened in the past, and rightfully so. If I may, what exactly was Corey issue with what the general said? Because I heard something about the mark of the beast or something like that. Like what exactly was their issue with what he said? Because if that's all he said, what's the problem?
Okay. First off, never listen to anyone, you know, when it comes to the mark of the beast, other than Commander Junior Hanna and anyone in the ISUPK. Matter of fact, don't listen to nobody when it comes to fight, other than Commander Junior Hanna and the ISUPK.
That's because ISUPK is what?
Is the home of the truth.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, absolutely. Shut up. You understand? You feel me? So, the mark of the beast, that's not even the mark of the beast. What they don't understand is the mark of the beast. We already got the mark. You understand? We already have it. You know, the mark of the beast is not a shot. You know, it's not a 666 on your hand or your forehead. I actually did a lecture on this a few years back. You know what I mean, about the mark of the beast. And the mark of the beast is that religion. You understand? If you are in the military, or the police force, or you're a Christian, you understand? That's the mark of the beast. You understand? Them religions. You know, you know, arresting your people. You know what I'm saying? So-called fighting crime, fighting for the rights in America. You know, all the way over in Iraq and Iran. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's the market. You know, because what he's doing that for is control. Number one, the police has been the greatest damn terrorist we've ever known to our people. So why would black people think that they're gonna go get on the force and make a difference when you get on the force and you never make a difference? Same things are going on. You know, we still getting murdered. We still get, you know, hell, we had black cops right next to the white ones while they doing their dirt. You know, and then they got a code to where they're not even supposed to tell. They're not supposed to tell on each other. That's their brotherhood. To let the white man commit all the crimes he going against our people, and we just stand there and watch it, you know. And he was saying it was the mark of the beast because he just don't know what he's talking about. You know, the shot we dying from the goddamn COVID-19 before there even was a shot. So how you gonna say that the damn vaccine is? Why ain't you saying the damn COVID-19? Why ain't you giving that the label? You know what I mean? Why aren't you saying this is the damn COVID? You know, because it was killing. Damn, how many millions of damn people died before they even put the shot out there for people to take? You know, like come on, you know, and how many people sick with it? You know, before they came out with the vaccination. So that just clearly it just shows that they don't know what they're talking about. Then when you think about something real quick, um, they turned around and shut everything down, right? Once the pandemic hit, okay, shut everybody down, quarantine, ready to close all the stores and all of this, gas stations and everything, right? So they turned around and went and everybody started Christians even. I shared a couple of articles where some Christian brothers, uh, pastors, and not brothers, but pastors and deacons and reverends was getting out saying that they are going. I got an inside source that they are going to turn around and make you take the vaccination. They're gonna turn around and take you to a remote area, and you're gonna get on a bus. And you're gonna go this way or go that way. I mean, it was ridiculous. No lie, I'm not lying. I still got the videos and articles to support what I'm saying. And they opened everything back up before they made the shot. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, if anybody, you know, has any sense and really paying attention, you will see that the vaccination, the COVID-19 vaccination, is not the mark of the beast. Because if it was, they had a lot of people saying that they were already preparing for this pandemic. The white man is preparing for every disaster. He's preparing for Christ to return. You understand? That's gonna be the most disastrous day of his life is when our King returns. So, but he's preparing for all types of things, right? But he wasn't totally prepared for this. So if he was planning on making you take the shots, why didn't he already have the shots made? You see what I'm saying? If that was the mark of the beast gonna already have his mark set. And he's gonna turn around and have, okay, look, pandemic, quarantine, shot immediately. Not turn around. Donald Trump said, hey, get back to work. We got the economy to fuel her. You know what I'm saying? Not sit at home. No unemployment, no time off, no food stamps. We didn't want to give makers nothing. We wanted you back to work and opened everything back up. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Did Sicarii come out of ISUPK? Or they One West, or are they another brand?
Ain't nobody One West but One West, right? The only One West is Keith Samuel. I know you know and understand this. For the people listening, it's ISU. Okay, and that's something else that's false to this mess about One West doctrine. When you understand, you got all these different groups that's made up their own mess. You understand? They're not teaching what we teach in here, you know, because when you go through their doctrine, you're like, for instance, really Hebrew said that at one point it's okay that he don't mind being called African. You understand? Now, if you are Israelite, you're supposed to know that you are not an African at all. But he turned around and said, hey, it's okay to be called, African. Now, we see it's okay to have strippers and bottle girls at your pastors. You understand? So hey, we see what it is with him. Right. You know what I mean? So now, we see exactly what it is with him.
So with that being said, then I know they not One West, but do they consider themselves One West?
Man, they are a break off. You understand? If I'm not mistaken, Guerrilla Hebrew was in GMS. You know, and GMS believes in the molestation of little girls. They believe in raping women in the kingdom now, not right now. So they say.
I heard Guerrilla Hebrew say the Most High made homosexuality.
That's something else that he's lying about. He didn't make homosexuality. You understand? And that's because they don't know the scripture. You understand? What they confusing is when the Most High said that I create good and evil. You understand? Matter of fact, give me that scripture real quick, I'm gonna have the brother read the scripture, and I'm gonna show you, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
what what it means.
No doubt. So my brother about to edify the people real quick, just so y'all know what's about.
1 second. What the Lord said, we say, I make peace, I make good, and I make evil. Get it.
Okay. And real quick, you remember my brother I was telling you about, the one who you'll most likely be debating, my brother Nobody?
Yeah.
He say in the chat, they follow the same teachings, just not all the same.
No, that's a lie. That is a lie. It's not the same teacher, because if it was, what's the point of having your own group? You understand? That don't even make sense. If you follow the same teaching, then you will be following the teaching. There's no way around that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a little something that a mistake I almost made was starting my own group. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. When I had researched all of the religions and then came and found the truth, and then I said, okay, you know what? This is what it is. And then once I started seeing all the groups, and I was getting the wind of all of the confusion, because this one says this one says that, this one says this over here, this one says that over there. Everybody was saying something different, and now I see why it's all these different groups, because they all don't believe the same thing. We don't follow the same thing. Gorilla Hebrew follows something totally different. That's why he's not in here. GMS follows something different. That's why they're not in here. Like I said, they follow, the molestation of a child once she comes on a period. When that's not what the scripture is talking about, that you can have sex with a 10-year-old when, she comes on a period. That is a lie.
He clarified, he said some of the same teaching, not all.
Just ain't no such thing. There is no half-ass way to be. I follow some, but not all. You don't follow it all. You understand? It's like some of the stuff that I told you was true. Some of the stuff I told you was a lie. It always a lie. You understand? You told me a lie. Nobody's going to dig through it. Oh, well, yeah, that was true what you said. No, you lied. So guess what? I cannot trust anything that you say. You lose all credibility because you lied. You understand? So it's no way to follow some things and then follow, you don't follow some. That's not how it's supposed to be. You got the scripture? Okay, hold on 1 second. The brother got the scripture. Go ahead, nice and loud word.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Okay, now what Sicarii is saying, that the Lord created the evil, right? What that's talking about is not saying he created homosexuality. Homosexuality, lesbianism is evil, right? What that he's talking about is the punishment that come behind you breaking his laws. You understand? The things that you're gonna end up going through. Like, say, for instance, for you being a homosexual, you get AIDS, right? He didn't create a homosexual. You understand? That's not what he's saying. Okay, that's not what he's talking about. That he actually made the man. He made the woman to be a man. He made the man to prance around like a woman, in a dress, and call himself juicy fruit or whatever. You understand? That's not what he's talking about. That's not true. The Lord did not create Christmas. See, we celebrate Christmas. The Lord did not create birthdays. He did not create that. You understand? It's evil to do that. But he did not create it. You understand? He gave us his laws in the very beginning, passed them down. Gave it to Adam, and he passed them down. and we supposed to be following them all the way up until this day. But we have not. We've been following the other nations of people culture. We've been doing as the other nations of people, as the heathens. We see them celebrating and having a good time, then we want to join them. When that's not what we're supposed to do. So no, that's not true that he created homosexuality. The Lord did not do that. That's not what it's talking about.
Now, does Gorilla Hebrew, is he under the I'm just gonna say under the delusion that he owned General Yohana level? Is that why he think he can speak on him? Like what gives him the for lack of a better term, the authority to feel like he can speak on your leader?
You realize that he has no authority, right? He has absolutely no authority to open his mouth at all. Really, what he should do is he should bend that knee and bow his head. You understand? That's what he should do. Because Commander General Yohana has offered all of them brothers, every brother and sister, you know what I'm saying, that's not in the truth or that once was and left, to come back. You understand? Now that's a good father. You understand? To turn around and tell his children, okay, you can't come back home one day. You ready to get right? Come on home. It's time for us to come together. You know what I mean? So, but him, he just like any other, idiot that think he know the Bible, man, that wanna go around yapping at his lips. Matter of fact, since you said that, I got a phone call from a nut at 4 a.m. talking about he had an offer from Commanding General Gorilla Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? To turn around and he was gonna give me any position that I desired in his group. Yeah. So man, please, I would never leave the general. Only way I'm leaving is in a body bag.
Was that the phone call? Was that the call you were telling me about the other day?
Yeah. Yeah. And see, here's the thing about it. Now, if you notice something, Commander General Hunter has not changed. He just made up his name all these years later. You understand? Like these fake Israelites do. They turn around and they start switching it up. First, none of them had any officers and none of that in their groups, troopers. Now they got troopers, now they got all black, now they got officers and all of that. When they've been a group for the last 5 or 6 years, but they just now is trying to, be militant. When what I would do is I would just join on. You understand? I would join this military, like what I did, versus trying to, make my own. Like I was saying on that was when I saw all the groups, I turned around and I got pissed off because I was like, man, all this damn confusion. Here it is. I think I found the truth, but now here we go, all the confusion again. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own group. And at that time, the purple group, Nate had a do-it-yourself camp starter kit.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You joking, right?
I'm not lying. He had a do-it-yourself camp starter kit that cost $2.99. I'm not kidding. You get a Bible, you get an Apocrypha, you get 4 laminated signs, and you get a purple shirt with baby fringes on the bottom of it. And it was $2.99, no lie. And when I saw the cast, man, I started my own damn group. You know what I mean? Because I was getting tired of the confusion and all the mess and all the lies. Before I realized that this was a test from the Lord to see where you're gonna go. You know what I mean? To see if you're gonna serve, come get down with the Lord and be in the one body of Christ and be in the truth, which is the ISUK, or you're gonna turn around and go somewhere else or make your own group. That would have been a fatal mistake as well. You understand? And I think the Most High did not make that mistake and try to, let my frustration get the best of me and then me make a terrible move, like try to start my own thing when the Lord already set that up for what his people are supposed to follow. You know what I mean? So it's no point in starting any damn thing. So we already got it right here. All you got to do is come get down. That's it.
is it safe to say, this is why ISUPK say they are not affiliated with any other Israelite group?
You said, is that why?
I said, safe to say that's why?
That's one reason. It's many reasons.
Okay. So let me ask you this, keeping in line with that with the Sicarii and the Guerrilla Hebrew issue. What sparked, because I used to see, you know, I'm a big fan of Sonetta TV, and I used to see Guerrilla Hebrew seem like it was some brotherhood between, at least between Guerrilla Hebrew and Captain Tazariak. What happened to make him, or to make that sort of deteriorate? Because I know if he ain't cool with Commander General Yohana, he ain't cool with Tazariak.
None of us.
So what happened for that relationship to deteriorate? Did he just start to go off? Like, was it a particular incident, or was it just gradual over time?
Well, it was first, he's already off for, you know, starting his own group, you know, and not being in the one body, you know. Our brothers and sisters that's in the world seem to think that just because you are Israel, then you are a part of the one body. They think the one body is just you knowing you are Israel. But that's not it. It's more to it than that. You know, it was plenty of folks that was walking around with Christ and heard him, you know what I'm saying, teaching and on the streets and all of that, and still went and formed their own groups way back when, thousands of years ago. This ain't nothing new. You know, when our king was rolling, you know, when he was walking the earth, they was starting fake groups back then. So it's not, and I would have to look back and see, was it a particular incident, you know, but as you see at the start of every video, you know, the ISUPK is not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth, you know, and it's because of the things that they teach, and now you see and everybody else can see, it's because of the things that they do, you know. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me in a strip club, you know what I mean? You're not gonna catch me on the block, you know. What the song say? Pocket sock full of rock, the block is hot, cops busting shots and all. You ain't gonna see me doing none of that.
No doubt.
I'm not gonna do it. You know, we actually serve the Most High. You know, you're not gonna see me all thirsty for no meat, talking about, is you sing? Boy, that needs a whole thirst trap. Yeah. You know.
So now, did it surprise you to see, like, how fast? Because that was like a few months ago when they had the gall to speak on Commander General Yohana, and then now a few months later, and they was talking about y'all Passover, if I'm not mistaken, and now a few months later, at they so-called Passover, here we go. Did that shock you, or was you just kind of sitting back like, you know what I mean?
Look, not at all. Yeah, I wasn't shocked at all. I already knew. Let me see. I'm gonna say this. It was a sister. Now, see, this one thing that we don't do is hearsay, right? It was a sister. Now, this sister did tell me this. This is no lie. This is the honest to God truth. This sister did tell me that she was in Sicarii and that they had strippers come to a high holy day that she attended, and she left the group because of that. And this was about 2 years ago. Okay, this is about 2 years ago. Now, I never mentioned it because I didn't have no proof. I didn't, you know, sisters always saying things, so I never bothered it. But now that I actually saw the video, I'm laying in bed, sleep. I get a text on the phone saying, you got to look at this video. You know what I mean? And it's just the thing. The Lord is exposing these cats. Scripture says, find that for me real quick. Let me get another scripture. Huh? You got what? One for what? In the dark light. Give me that one first. Give me that one first, and then give me the one you talking about. So like I got a little cold going on here, change of the weather.
Yeah, you know how it is in St. Louis.
Man, I hate it. You're one week is summertime, like Will Smith,
right?
2 miles an hour, so everybody can see me. You know what I mean? And then,
no doubt.
Next, man, I'm bundled all up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey,
Fool you,
winter
boy.
time all over again.
Talk about bipolar.
Oh my God. I'm telling you. Yep. Was done in the dark. Come on, quickly out. Let's get it. Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, man.
when I heard about that, I thought about you. I was like, man, I gotta holler at the brother on this, man. This is crazy. These
Yeah.
cats straight up in a strip club.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Go ahead, read it. 1 second, now.
all right.
Just go ahead, read it.
The book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17.
What is?
For nothing is secret.
For nothing is what?
Is secret.
For nothing is what?
Is secret.
For nothing is secret. We look. Let me tell you something. The ISUPK, we got a lot of work that we do, right? And we don't go seeking, fake Israelites and Christians and all of that. You know what I'm saying, to see what they doing and all of that. The Bible says what?
For nothing is secret.
Nothing is a secret, man. Keep going.
That shall not be made manifest.
That shall not be made. The word manifest is known, plain and clear. You understand? Whatever you doing, it's going to be known. And guess what? We don't even go looking for it. Sicarii was nowhere on my radar. None of them cats is on my radar because I know that they ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? At one of the food drives, let me show you how much these fake Israelites is on my mind. It was everybody else saw them except me. But when we had our food drive, it was a line full of fake Israelites parked and standing across the street watching what we was doing. And everyone kept telling me, man, you see all the your shivers and your hooters with the baby fringes on the bottom of their shirt over there? And we over here working. We feeding the people. You know what I mean? So I'm paying them no attention. I didn't even see it. And that's the same with these guys and what they do. I already know they not in the truth. So I'm not surprised that they was doing it. I wasn't shocked. When they sent me the video, you know what I'm saying? I said, oh, I'm telling you, I could just imagine. I can only imagine what else they do. You know what I mean? So no, I wasn't shocked at all.
Have you heard his explanation?
No, I hadn't heard that yet. You heard it?
You want to hear it?
It don't matter. It don't matter. One second before you do, the brother had a crusade. What you want to pull up?
The book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
Okay, absolutely. So when you turn it around and you're not in the truth, of course you're gonna turn around and create something that you're gonna fall in. You know what I mean? You know how people say you make your bed, you have to lie in it. You know what I mean? The thing that you planning on doing to me is gonna come back on you. All that kind of stuff, man. It's in the Bible. That's where we actually get that stuff from. We are spiritual people and don't realize it. But the Bible is where all of the lines and the sayings, the quotes, and all of this stuff come from. You're gonna turn around and dig your own hole. I remember my mother used to tell me that when I was little, I be doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing. Said, son, you ain't doing them digging your own hole. I'm sitting there, mama, I ain't even do it. I ain't do nothing. I ain't no mama, it wasn't me. And she already know I did. You know what I'm saying? And she like, yo, all you doing is gonna make this ass whooping worse. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, the Most High exposed them, man. And when you said that they spoke on the Passover, they did. He was saying that the Lord has shut our Passover down. But he opened y'all up for y'all to have bottle girls and booty and titties everywhere though, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So man, look, yeah. So I hadn't heard that explanation yet. I'm pretty sure it's just as pitiful as it could damn be.
I'm gonna let you hear it. Or we'll play a little bit of it.
Go ahead, bro.
Can you see my screen?
I can see it. Go ahead.
All right.
See? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You're throwing the yellow on me, you feel?
Damn, who the naked guy in the back?
That's what it is, apparently.
Damn.
I had one person ask me and make an inquisition like the Bible tells you to do. One person. Everybody,
Oh,
man, just let me know. You know I'm pulling up. You know I'm pulling up. I need some food. You feel me? One person asked me something. A Levite brother. So everybody else has engaged me as if the assumption in the narrative that's being pushed is true. Nobody's asking us anything. I need somebody to make an inquisition because the Bible, here's the coldest thing, right? Here's the coldest thing in the world, right? Y'all are Christians, not, you know, y'all are doing this. Y'all are Christians. I'll explain. Because y'all act like Christians. Y'all omit, y'all choose the verses in the Bible you want to go by and omit other ones, right? You omit the other ones. The things that tell you how to, if you have an inclination of something wrong going on, you have to make an inquisition. I see a video being circulated, right? I see a video being circulated, right? With a caption on it. That's a goddamn lie. That's fake. That's not real. That is a heinous false witness. Like false witness damn near unto death. It's being going around.
You hear that, bro?
It's being circulated.
right.
And nobody asked us a damn thing. The script, what does the Bible say about tale bearing? What does the Bible say about presumption?
Oh my God.
Slander. What does the Bible say about false witness? Y'all are guilty.
Oh my God.
Hilarious. I understand. Y'all was turned down. We was lit. I get it. Right? Number one.
We was lit.
Number one.
You say they was lit.
Videos,
They was lit, yeah.
Check this
and
out.
none of that was
High and everything else.
He say the girls wasn't strippers.
all right. So let me give y'all a brief.
Hold on.
We're not strippers, and none of that was at a strip club. Okay? None of it. All right. So let me give y'all a brief. I'm gonna do a brief synopsis, right?
Oh my God.
Nobody's asking. I would appreciate if somebody asked me. And after I tell y'all, right, after I go over it, if y'all still got a problem, cool. But here's my thing. Have a problem with what we actually did. Don't have a problem with what we didn't do.
Where that makes sense at?
He say they weren't strippers, bro.
Where does that make sense at? What didn't you do? You was lit. Y'all was all into the meat. Right. You know what I mean? Damn. Come on, man. I can't even see how you could even open your mouth to defend that and say everybody else is guilty. When the caption, now what, not the contents in the video was false, just the caption. You see that?
Right.
You know, the caption, that was a damn lie. But the booty y'all saw, it was real. You understand?
He went on for about 20 more minutes or so, but I just wanted you to see, he say they wasn't strippers and it wasn't a strip club. I mean, the video.
I mean, you can have a strip party at home.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares where it was at? You know, you still had strippers, you know, and naked women. You're not even supposed to see a woman's nakedness like that. Had I walked into an event like that, I would have had to turn back around and leave because I can't. You ain't supposed to see your sisters like that.
You know, I'm a comedic dude, but don't the Bible say if you look at a woman lustfully, you've already committed adultery in your heart? Is that what the Bible say? Or am I off on that?
Okay, now let me ask you this: what is lust? What does the word lust mean?
Well, that mean I'm looking at her with a desire for, you know.
Yeah, you can say the word. It's okay.
For sex.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if she got nakedness, that's gonna be exacerbated to the umpteen power.
Okay, now that's something different. Just slow roll with me for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you lust after your woman?
Absolutely.
When you first saw, absolutely, right. So are you wrong for that?
Every day.
Were you wrong? Were you wrong for that when you first saw her? You looked at that woman, right? And you lusted at her. You said, dang.
Now, see, for me, do I think I was wrong?
Yeah.
No, because
Absolutely. Yeah, you weren't.
I married her.
No, don't make that no excuse. Don't say because I'm married. Slow it down. Right? Okay, now look. Now, okay, lust is just the attraction, the desire for the opposite sex, right? It was nothing wrong for. I mean, hell, that's how we get together, right?
No doubt.
I saw mine. Man, what doing? I see what I want, and yes, I want it. You understand? And then yeah, we got together. Same with yours. Same with anybody else, right? What the Christian church has done is they have taken the word lust and made it such an evil thing to where now it's not wrong for the pastor to lust after little children. It's not wrong for the pastor to lust after other men's wives. It's not wrong for the pastor to lust after the choir director. You understand? But it's wrong for a man to lust after a woman.
Are you really saying this right now, bro?
I'm really saying this. This is the Christian church. This is what they teach. It's wrong for you to lust after a woman. That's because they don't know what Christ was talking about. What Christ was talking about was a married woman. He's raising the bar on the law, right? You understand? He's up in the ante. Okay, it's a sin for you to sleep with another man's wife. But what Christ is saying, don't even look at her and lust after her. You understand? Because when you start lusting after something, what are you eventually going to do? What did my boy say? Miss Parker? Miss Parker. You understand? She needs some young meat. Okay? You're gonna turn around and you're gonna try to step to her. And you're gonna try to take, this woman and she don't belong to you. You know what I mean? So it's not saying that you can't lust after a woman. If a woman, like, you don't know if a woman got a man or not. You know what I mean? So when you see her, you're like, damn, she thinking of how you doing? Or whatever. Whatever you say, how you doing, ma'am? Excuse me, miss. Are you from across the room like Chris Brown? Or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And then you turn around and you holler at her. And then you find out, you ask her, does she have a man? And she tell you yes, you leave her alone. Let her go. You know what I mean? But if she say she's single, not with anyone, hadn't been in a relationship for so many years, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever her spill may be, then you could proceed on, and you can talk to that woman. But it's not a sin to lust. Okay, what the word lust in the Bible, what it's talking about, that you cannot do is you cannot lust after the things that you cannot have. You understand? Like pork, like religion, like holidays, like, like I said, another man's woman, another man's things, his house, his car, his belongings, stuff like that. You can't lust after those things. That's when it's wrong. Gotcha. But lusting after just a woman, period, no, that's not what it's talking about. You lusting after a woman that has someone, and eventually y'all at work, you know what I mean? And you're gonna try to say something to her, or catch her on the break, you know what I'm saying, and do something with the damn woman.
If you lust, eventually if you let it perpetuate, you're gonna let it overtake you eventually.
Absolutely. I got
you.
So but in here, this is the only place that you learn to control your damn self. You understand? If you turn around, I've tried to talk to sisters that had, men. When I found out they had a man, I left them alone. I said, "Oh, okay, sis, shalom." You know what I mean? I often tell them sometimes, I respect my people's relationships. You know what I mean? For our people that's in the world, sisters in the world, I'm like, "Oh, okay, no sweat, sis. I'm gonna let you go on home." You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, because as far as what the brother Gorilla Hebrew said, you said it don't matter where they were. So you feel like if they weren't in the strip club, if they was, either way it go, they were in error for the scenario they found themselves in. Is that fair to say?
They said it don't matter what she was wearing?
No. He said they weren't in a strip club.
Right.
What I'm asking you is, from what you saw on that recording, Do it matter if they were in the strip club or not? Would you say that they were still in error?
Absolutely, they're still in error. They're dead wrong. It doesn't matter where. I mean, hell, you could be with a whore in her house. You understand? You can be with a whore in your house, in your car, in the alley. You understand? It don't matter where you seeing that. You know, it doesn't matter. It don't have to be in the actual strip club. You know, and to be honest, they often hold camp outside of strip clubs. And this is a fact too. They hold camp. Why? Because once they're done with camp, they go into the club. We see it now. You understand? We see now why they actually hold they fake ass camp outside of a strip club. Because once they're done, they go right on in and enjoy the party. You understand? They enjoy the booty. So it is what it is. But yeah, they did wrong for that. You know, like I said, the Bible says that you're not even supposed to see you know, each other's naked. Like that picture, he got a whole picture of who's that, Devo or something, butt naked in his background.
I didn't know what that was.
He got a whole.
I
Who was that? Terry Crews.
wasn't even trying to start some dude oiled up or something. I wasn't even trying to look at it.
Come on, man. This dude, he got a whole naked dude. So you see what he on, okay? You're not even supposed to see that, you know? Now, of course, now it's
homosexuals.
Yeah, now of course it's for instance, like for our women that's walking around in the world, you know, our brothers that's in the world take their shirts off and all that. It's not like can control that. You understand? You can't go around and be the damn sin patrol like you the border patrol or something like that. You can't go around telling everybody put a goddamn shirt on. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. The Bible says the time and the place for all things, you know. But like I said, you can't turn around and be held responsible for that. But when you order pay for and schedule a venue, you understand? This is totally different. This ain't nothing that happened on accident. This is nothing where these women came to a party. You know what I mean? Dressed like that. I've seen some sisters that actually go to the club. I've been in the club myself before. When sisters come in dressed like that, damn. You know what I mean? I've seen sisters have on, what's the damn, the fishnet, see through the whole outfit. You know what I mean? With nothing but a swimsuit on under that. That's she's not supposed to dress like that either. You know what I mean? And then out in the public for every damn body to see. The ones with the two little mini skirts that don't have no panties on, that's trying to dance and trying to pull the damn dress down. You know what I'm saying? It's only damn 2 inches long, and she trying to pull it down. You know what I mean? And showing everybody her butt and her monkey. You know, she's not supposed to dress like that either. You know, the Bible says the woman is not supposed to dress like a whore. She's supposed to dress modest. Supposed to be covered up. Our sisters look good, and with them being covered up, man. You know what I'm saying? They get more attention, from men when they dress and they looking good and they, they covered up. Versus, you having everything hanging out. That type of attention you finna get is gonna be somebody that just want to hit you real quick and then drop you off. Nobody's gonna take you serious, but they knew full well what they was doing. There's no way to chop that up. He make himself look even more stupid by trying to do something, by trying to accuse everyone else by saying it was only one person that made inquisition, that questioned you. They said, hey man, what was going on in that video? You can see it. You see what's on the video. What else? You see the twerking, you see the lap dance, you see all of that. So what do we need to call you and ask you? What do we need to ask you? Now we don't need to talk to you. We see what you did. And the Lord brought that out. You understand? And look at what he did. That's what happened. Run your mouth about the Most High, about the Lord's Passover. You know what I mean? And then look at what happened. Now at your age, you try to start yours, a whole month early. See, not even the correct date. All of these cats do that. They try to have their Passover for 4 hours, just to show that they are not part of the one body. That's all they do that. And they can break what they say, break a leg. You understand? Have at it. You know what I'm saying? have that.
Let me,
You
let
know,
me let me ask you this. Our brother, nobody, asked, can he come in? He said he got some things to say about Gorilla Hebrew as well.
go ahead.
I'll send him the link. And then we got somebody else. I've got another brother in the chat. I know you already talked about it, but speak on exactly what General Yohana meant when he was saying the people should get a vaccine, or clarify what he said, because our brother said the general told all Hebrew Israelites to get vaccinated. What's your thoughts on that subject?
Okay. Again, he did say, go and get the shots. What he was doing was he was encouraging brothers and sisters to take care of their health. You understand? He didn't say that it's a requirement. You know, get it? Okay. He didn't say that it was a must. He didn't say that you have to do it. I'm gonna say it again. I have not taken the shot. I have not, and I am not. You understand? I'll take it if I need it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that. I'll take it if I need it. I don't take